Hello everyone, and welcome to a potential new series where I review the latest new releases that just hit the multiplex. So, for the first episode, let's begin with the first major animated release of the year. And thank goodness it's the first one, because after I finish filming this video, I will not be in any mood to talk about it. This is Norm of the North, the story of a polar bear who goes to the big city and takes part in the worst animated hijinks. Before I get into why I hated this movie so much, here's a clip.
Thank you all for coming. Okay, we're looking for real. Let me have it. Okay, I'm not quite getting King of the Arctic. It's more like Queen of the Prawn.
Bear.
I need real. I need something. You, come with me.
Only if I can bring my lemmings. We're with the same agency.
Cute and very marketable. Bring them.
Okay, this is the worst kind of animated movie. For starters, it's completely visually unappealing. I don't understand how somebody could look at this stale and ugly animation and think it should belong at the local multiplex. Even the road ship had more appealing computer animated creations than this, and you know something has sunk low when it causes me to say something nice about Alvin and the Chipmunks. The other major problem is that the characters never shut up, and they move around so quickly that most of the time you just see motion blur. Norm of the North also uses what Roger Ebert called the idiot plot, where the only way the plot is able to move forward is because every single character has a low IQ and don't do the logical thing. This is a film where a polar bear arrives in New York and everyone assumes he's just a man in a costume. And then, when the villain tries to shoot him with a tranquilizer gun in a crowded restaurant, there isn't a big scandal despite him being the CEO of a major company. Oh, and Norm and his grandfather are the only animals who are somehow able to talk to humans. Because reasons. Maybe a wizard did it. Speaking of the villain, he's one of the most irritating and worst antagonists I've ever seen in an animated film, with an evil plan that's unnecessarily overly complicated. All of the characters are one-dimensional, and they even throw in a romance between Norm and another bear that lasts maybe about 30 seconds of screen time, and they expect us to care about them? The attempts at comedy are not the least bit funny. You know the drill. Urine jokes, forced pop culture references. Norm even refers to his dancing as twerking at one point. And just to add insult to injury, Norm of the North has 5 endings, and all of them use the false fade out. And one of those endings is, of course, the dance party, because why not? They've done pretty much every annoying animated film cliché in the book. Is there one solitary thing I can compliment in Norm of the North? No, not really. I'm just happy it's out there so it can quickly disappear and end up in the $5 bin at Walmart where it belongs. So let's move on to Ride Along 2, where Ice Cube and Kevin Hart reunite in one of many buddy cop comedies you've already seen a million times before. Shall we roll a clip?
You know what? She should be your +1 for the wedding.
You know what? You should get in the car.
I need to get somebody for you.
You need to get in the car.
You don't just have an empty plate there for... I'm getting in the car. I'm not going to keep doing this with you. It's so much disrespect. I mean, what's funny to me, James, the plastic gun, I detected that. But you don't say nothing about that, do you?
Professional hitter on a hacker?
Club full of witnesses.
And I'm driving.
No, you're not.
I'm in the driver's seat, James, which means I'm driving.
Give me my keys.
Why does your car smell like burnt toast? 'Cause it stinks.
That's not toast.
Ben, get the hell out the car. Get off my neck. Get off.
This is one of those films that just kind of exist. At no point does it attempt to rewrite the rulebook, and it's up to the lead actors to elevate the material. To be honest, I don't mind Kevin Hart. He's essentially a less annoying Chris Tucker, and he's clearly got a lot of energy. He got some laughs out of me here. Ice Cube also does his job. Meanwhile, Olivia Munn does not really have much of a character, and is mostly there to act as an unnecessary love interest for Ice Cube and to look pretty. Benjamin Bratt is a boring villain, and somebody needs to tell Ken Jeong his shtick stopped being funny ages ago. Tim Story actually does manage to direct the car chases with some flair, especially one that pays homage to Grand Theft Auto type video games. The shoot-em-ups are more on the generic side though. I didn't hate this film, but it is instantly unmemorable, and I'll also forget about this film right after I finish recording. It's just adequate enough to not be excruciating. Sorry if this first episode was not the most positive and rosy, so I'll end off on a happy note. If you're itching to see something at the local Cineplex this weekend, there are plenty of really good options. Anomalisa, Carol, Joy, The Hateful Eight, The Revenant, Room, Force Awakens, of course. Those are all films that might be playing near you, and I greatly enjoyed all of them. Tell me what you think, and I'll see you next time.